Good morning, everybody. I am Jeff, the Homestead Dad, and it is awesome to have you here on the homestead. You guys can see it is a beautiful, gorgeous day. It is probably, I don't know, 40 degrees, sunny, not a breath of wind. It is comfortable out here in a sweatshirt, and I love it. The baby didn't sleep so much last night. I guess she kept my wife up for a while, and I kind of slept through it. And then my wife needed to get some sleep, so she woke me up, and I was up with the baby, for 2.5 hours. So, slept in a little bit. It's a little bit late for milking, but it is what it is. It's Christmas break. What are you going to do? Anyway, let's get to milking. Well, I'm out here milking this lady. You see I got some milk in the bucket there. This guy's out here eating, the chickens are cleaning up, and then I got the boys out here. Say hi, boys. It's so nice out, they wanted to come out, and they're going to help fill up the waters for me. Family chore time. Little kids can't haul buckets so easily, so I've gotten out the hose in a bucket. It's just one of those expanding hoses. Problem is, it doesn't do as much flow, so it takes a while. So if I'm going to use the hose, a lot of times I'll set it up before I start doing other chores and then just let it run. This trough is a little bit bigger, so it takes a while to fill up. Hey guys, so I'm out in the barn. I was looking through, so this box right down here is just a box of random stuff that I bought in an auction. There's this thing here which looks to me like a lamp top. There's a couple spring traps. There's a bolt cutters that won't move. This to me looks like a some sort of farrier's tool. So I was over here looking for some metal to maybe clean up and practice some welding on, or be able to use to forge. And I was pulling through some stuff. I pulled this out. These are forging tongs, and you need to have tongs in order to be able to grab the metal and put it in the forge. Obviously they're rusty, but I'm pretty sure as soon as I put them in the fire, that scale should all come off. So we'll see. I'm not gonna sand them or anything yet. I think if I just get them in the heat, they'll all the scale come off. Not only that, but look at this set. This is a specialized set for holding things sideways. This one needs a little bit more work, but it's really long. And even if I cut off the top there and just used them as long, straight, flat tongs, I could do that. So I was super psyched about that. Because, I mean, you buy a set of these on eBay or Amazon or whatever, and the new ones are like 40 bucks, 30 bucks, 40 bucks, something like that, for new ones. And then there's this chisel. I don't know if it's a cold chisel, if it's a hot chisel. I don't know how to find out, but either way, I'll be able to use it. And then there's a crossbeam hammer. This one's seen better days, but I just gotta put a new handle on it. Pretty sweet, huh? So a little light sanding along the edges and very lightly on the face, and some wire brushing. And with a little persuasion, I was able to get the rest of the handle out here. So I should be able to rehandle this and use it. I don't know if it's a 2.5 pound head, but it'll work. And it's more or less free since I bought the stuff for something else. Okay guys, forgive my beard. I was wearing a dust mask. So, tongs, you see they look a little bit better, right? I just took a wire brush to them and kind of tried to brush them off a little bit. So knock off some of the rust, but not affect the tongs. Pretty sweet. I've been kind of trying to figure out what tools I have, and if I'm going to do some stuff with forging, what tools I need. Well, I have this 1" by 30" sander from Harbor Freight. It's not a great sander, but it'll work. So I'm going to get some more belts for it so that are a little bit more aggressive so I can grind. I did wire brush this as well. You can see it's looking a little bit nicer, looking more like a hammer. And then I also, like, you need to be able to cut metal to size. And I forgot that I had, hi sweetheart, That cutoff saw right there is also from Harbor Freight. Sweetheart, please stop. And then my buddy had given me some angle iron and some round bar. So what I did was I cut a 4-inch section of angle iron off, and then I wire brushed the top there. You can see I may need to do some more there just to get it so it's totally clean. I cut off a couple sections of round bar and sanded those. Those are actually still pretty warm. And I sanded off the end there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld those so that the round bar is sitting upright here and upright there. And please stop while I'm doing this. And then make this into a bending jig. This is 4 inches, so it'll fit right into my 4-inch vise. And then I can bend stuff on there. I saw that on Christ-Centered Metalworks. So I need to go inside and get the baby to bed, but it's nice that I've got some of these tools. Obviously, I don't need big tools right now, but this has been a kind of an exciting morning. So on a scale of 1 to 10, my welding skill does not rate even a 1. I got one of these about, I don't know, a couple years back. It's just a 90 volt, 90 amp flux welder from Harbor Freight, again, with the whole Harbor Freight thing. So I'm trying to weld up a bending jig, and like I said, my welds are awful, so just go easy on me. So I got this one welded on, and it's not moving. This one I got welded on, and I tried to bend something, and it just kind of snapped off. So I'm gonna have to regrind everything and see if I can get it to go again. Like I said, this one seems pretty solid in there. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll start over with that one and clean everything up and see if I can get it to go better this time. This is most certainly going to be my last chance before the baby wakes up. So I reground all of this down to clean. I ground this all the way down to clean. I put it on there. I don't think this camera will film it, so I'm not going to even try. But I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so it seems like it's better this time around. The weld looks marginally better. I'm not going to test it right now. I'm going to let everything cool way down. And then I think I'm just going to use it when the steel is hot, so that it won't be putting as much pressure on here. But I don't know, for my first attempt, it looks pretty parallel, I think, and it looks pretty in line, I think, if you go like that. So what'll happen is this will sit down in the jaws of the vise, close the vise down, and then I'll be able to bend 1/4 inch between these two pipes. Like I said, I'm awful at welding, and I know I'm awful, but I think that one looked a little bit better, like right around there, maybe. I don't know. I think part of it too is the welder's not so good. And so I put 0.035 flux wire on there. From what I've heard, you shouldn't run, it'll run 0.030 and 035. From what I've read now, you should just keep 0.030 on it. So next time I have to refill it, I'll just get 0.030. But I'm not planning on this being structural. You know, like if this breaks when I'm using it, no one's gonna get hurt. Nothing is gonna get broken. It'll just mean that my jig isn't working. So, but I don't know. I'm pretty proud of myself. Honestly, it's been a really cool day. Like, I'm really psyched about having found these tongs. I was using them actually to hold that because that got hot. So when I was regrinding it, I was using these tongs. And then the hammerhead and the other tongs, like, pretty cool day. And I got the chop saw working again. Was using the sander again. Like, yay, it was fun. I had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys had a lot of fun today. If you could do me a favor and click on that thumbs up button, leave a comment. It really helps the channel out a lot, and it only takes you a couple seconds. If you haven't already, click on the subscribe button, and then maybe the bell if you don't want to miss any videos. Thanks so much. You guys want to say goodbye? Bye! They're playing on the treadmill. See you later.